just get started. I know this isn't like the most original take, but I think there's a lot of analysis paralysis that goes into like which engine should I use, which language should I use, which framework or whatever. And at the end of the day, none of those things are as important as just getting going. That's really the most important thing. It's going to take a long time to learn, learn all the things you need to learn. And you shouldn't be kind of like frozen by the first decision that comes up, because you're gonna have to make a lot of decisions along the way. You need to get like good at just kind of making decisions. And you also need to learn. I always say this, and it sounds silly, but you have to learn how to learn, because learning is a skill, and it's the most important skill that you can possibly learn. Because once you learn how to learn, you're kind of unstoppable, right? You can just pick things up as you go, and you're not so kind of intimidated by whatever unknowns there are. So if you have an idea, it's not whiskey, it's tea. I wish. Oh, I'm glad it's not whiskey. That'd be quite a lot of whiskey for 11 a.m. Yeah, you just have to learn how to learn, and once you do that, you really are unstoppable, because then you can just pick things up as you go. There's kind of a balance between planning ahead and being overburdened by all the work that's ahead of you, because games are a ton of work. There's no denying that, but if you just like put one foot forward and you get going and you kind of like start rolling that snowball, it will build momentum, and that can kind of help you carry through, as long as you know how to learn and you can kind of like figure out any roadblocks that you come across. I think that's really the most important thing. In terms of how to learn, I don't really have a great answer for that. But I think that's kind of, everyone's got their own personal learning style, whether that's just like watching YouTube videos or signing up for some like learning platform or doing more traditional like academic schooling. But you need to figure out what works for you, and you just need to learn how to learn. And that'll help you a ton in game development.